terms of agreement. Agreement transformed into bias. Let's talk about it. All right. So, ever so often, I look back on the stuff that I used to think in my younger years. And these things that I used to think in my younger years was pretty much based upon, superficial means, stuff that was surface matter, right? And as I got older, I realized that I gotta go deeper on this. I gotta realize where this stuff is coming from. But before I even went farther on it, I'll put it like this. I went farther on it, but then I got stopped out because I realized that I had a lot of biases that I didn't know nothing about. The biases was stuff I didn't know nothing about. So I pretty much went back into it and realized what the stuff was after I realized what it really was in actuality. So, because I agreed to that at that time, that formulated a esoteric contract. And this esoteric contract, I started putting energy to psychologically, right? So now I'm living in this world. You can see this a lot of representations of this, right? And like people that used to believe in certain like philosophies that they don't believe in no more and stuff like that they changed their mind on, but every time now they got ghosts, and every time they go back into it, they have to, shit, why did I believe that, or why did I even think like that to begin with? But it's only because they agreed to it and they put their energy to it. And when they put their energy to it, this formed a bias inside their cyclops mind, right? And inside the synapses, right? So that's the process of it. You agree to it, you put energy forth, and this energy transfer that agreement into a bias. Now you living with that agreement, that bias, until you start to come back and start to disagree with that initial bias, changing that bias into, well, pretty much something else, right? Turning that agreement, turning that bias back to just an agreement, and that agreement is something you disagree with. So, yeah.